Hi guys. Not happy about today. Ugh. So what do you think's going on with all these bombs all over the place? Jeez. I hate to think that we're turning into like a nation of like white terrorists. It's so scary. But anyway, the reason why I'm even on here today, because I've been ridiculously busy. I'm so sorry. I do have the moon spell to edit and get out to you in the next couple days. What's going on? Why are we stopping in the middle of the road? Okay, let's move over. Okay, somebody's stopping in the middle of the road on 95. Thanks, New Jersey tags. So anyway, okay, so I want to start the advice show. So what I need you to do is on this video, post underneath any like questions or advice you might need. And I am going to do everything I can to help you guys out. I'm going to pick some and do them right on a video for you. And I'm going to use a little witchy help along the way, which I think is kind of cool and different. Like, you know, I've seen advice like columns and stuff. They don't usually use witchcraft to help, but I will. Yeah, so do that. This is the video. I want you to put the questions under, and then I'm going to make a video showing you. Now, don't do questions like, does he love me? I'm not doing yes or no questions for like a reading. This is advice, but I'm going to use some witchy stuff to help me give advice. And I think that'll be fun. And yeah, and I can't believe what happened today. I'm just like so sad that our nation is so divided that they want to, that some nut wants to blow up Obama, Clinton, the CNN Time Warner building in New York, and George Soros. Like, here's the thing, like we vote, we don't hurt our opponents. So, and they're not even running for anything, which is crazy too. It's like they're kind of the past, the history of our nation, not the present. So the only thing I can think of is that, you know, how many times you've heard the president with his rhetoric against these specific people that were bombed. Like, maybe he should like quiet down the rhetoric and try and just, you know, help people get along. Because like before all this nonsense, we were just Americans, all of us, all colors, nations, or not nations, but cultures, all religions. Like, we didn't have this. Like, this wasn't a part of our atmosphere. We had enough enemies in other countries that we didn't dwell on each other like this. And I do believe that it's like a politics thing. It's not like real, because when I look at like some of the Republicans' ideology, not the present ideology, that has changed dramatically, but you know, years ago it wasn't like I was totally against that. So I wasn't totally against those people. It has just turned into this mass amount of crazy. And the idea that Dems are the violent ones are a little funny, because like I always see Dems or liberals as like the granola people sitting on the grass, getting high on life. It's just like so silly. Enough already. Don't we have enough things to fight against that we should be raising each other up? Like, and that's why I get on Twitter and I'm like not myself. I'm not who you see, because I cannot stand this group of men that have taken over our country. This doesn't feel like America. I'm 60 years old. Like when I first was in school, it was still segregated. There were still black bathrooms, all that. So I was lucky enough to live in the East, to live in the Northeast, which was a lot more they came about things quicker than the South, but my relatives were in the South, so we used to go down there, and it was awful, and like there was awful things that happened in my lifetime, and we don't need to go back to that. We need to rise above it. We've already rised above it. Why are we going backwards? Like, what the hell? That we're smart enough. We're a smart enough country that this is not where we should be. So that's why it makes me crazy. But hopefully nobody gets hurt. That's the biggest hope that I have, and hopefully I can help you guys out with some great advice, and we can just be happy. Wait until you see this moon spell. I really like it. I love the words to it. I got it out of this book. I'll show you the book when I do the spell. I'll show you the book. I got it out of it and where to get it, because it's a really cool book all about moon rituals and spells. I love it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here. This is a one take. I'm not even going to bother editing it. I'm just going to shoot it to you so you know where to put your any advice you might need. Wow, wouldn't it be awful if I said that and nobody needed advice? I hope you need advice. Anyway, and you already got my P.O. box, but if you didn't, I'll link that down below. I'm dying to see, like, my favorite unboxing is the one that Graveyard Girl does when she gets she calls it Swamp Family. Hold on. When she gets Swamp Family mail. I love that video. That's my favorite video, to see what everybody sends her. Like, it's not like stuff that they buy, it's stuff that they make. I love it. Like, some of the people make the coolest like stuff, so or they make it, or they send a little picture, or whatever. I think that's so cool. So yeah, I don't care what it is. Like letters, I would love a letter. When's the last time you got a letter? I think I'm gonna answer letters too. Like, I want to get stationery and answer them, because like, who gets letters anymore? Get emails, but I don't get letters. So I just like it. I just like the whole idea of it. So I hope that's a happy little addition. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I love you. Bye. Send me your questions on anything you need advice about. I love you. Bye.